Okay, for the perfect base, I always like to do my skincare first. I'm using Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. This is an amazing toner. It's the only toner I will actually use and continue to use. It's amazing for dry skin. I have dry combination skin and sensitive skin. Now, another part I will say, each step that you put on, make sure you let it dry. It needs to have time to dry. And when I say dry, I don't mean like fully dried down. I mean when you feel it dry to the point where it's a little bit tacky on your skin, then put the next product on. Next, I'm using the Dew Drops from Glow Recipe, also watermelon. I know a lot of people don't see the hype in this, but I love it. But any nice serum will be good, or serum that you like to use, and just let that dry. Next up, I'm just gonna go on with this eye cream. I got it from a Beauty Loop. Pretty sure it's Elise. I'm not too sure, but I only dip a little bit in. A little bit goes a very long way. Then I like to just rub that in, kind of massaging it underneath my eyes. Then recently I've gotten the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I like to put a couple little dots on my face and then rub that in. I used to think, what's the hype about this cream? But see the hype. I see the hype. Now the next step, I'd rather go in with a primer or with a setting spray or both. Today I think I'm just going to do the setting spray. Let that dry and then start to do my makeup. Okay, first things first is that I love to do my skincare before I do any makeup. But after I get my skin prepped and ready for makeup, I typically like to go in with my Glossier Boy Brow and just start colouring in my brows, basically. And then I just grab a spool like this. Then you are going to look crazy for a little bit. Very much trust the process, especially when you have blonde eyebrows. And I'm just going in with my Huda Beauty color corrector. This is in shade Peach Blossom, I believe. Cherry Blossom. I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, corner of my nose. Just going to grab a concealer brush like this. Tap, tap, tap. Now for foundation, I'm using the Urban Decay Face Bond in shade Sorry. I do have to say, you have to work fast with this foundation, and my favorite part is the little nozzle Urban Beauty blender. Now I will say, this foundation is amazing. You don't have to use setting powder. It has skincare ingredients. It's just amazing. I'll put everything it cleans on the screen, and I honestly do believe it. Like, my skin has been getting better. It looks natural, but at the same time not. That makes sense. It's very comfortable to wear as well. Now for my Hourglass concealer in shade Cream, inner corners. Outer corner. Now this is way too much concealer, is what a lot of people claim. It is a lot of concealer, and yes, technically it is, but it's what works for mine. Now I go around my face. I do under the eyes last. Now because I use concealer under the eyes, I'm just going to powder around the eyes. I'm just using my Kosas powder in shade Waves, I believe. No, Breezy. Now I'm using my Rare Beauty contour stick in shade Bright Side. I'm just putting them on my temples, my nose, underneath my lip, and underneath my chin. Start from my chin, lip. This is just to make your lips look more plump, basically. Nose, I blend towards my eyebrow and then into this bit. Always blending towards the hairline. You want it to make you chiseled and lift your face. So we see a slight difference. If I feel like I need a bit more, which I usually do on this side, just tap my brush. Then I'm going to use my Hourglass palette. I'm going to use the bronzer shade and just start setting my cream bronzer with this bronzer. Then I'm just going to use a little fluffy brush like this, same bronzer, and just doing circular and windshield wiper motions. Then I get a big fluffy brush and I'm going to use this blush shade. And I'm going to pat it upwards. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of this motion. Now blush is the first thing that leaves your face, or especially mine. So I tend to go a little bit heavier with it and a little bit on the nose that's left on your brush. If you want to, you can also use that blush shade on the inner corners of your eyes and it makes a really pretty look. But I'm just going to do the bronzed look today. Now at this point I want to go in with setting spray, but I used all of this one up. But I've got to do one. I'm just going to spray my face, like drench it. And fan it if you want, but while that dries, I'm just gonna start doing my lips. I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner and lipstick, the Pillow Talk ones, but the Fair Pillow Talk. I'm not a lip girly, but I love these. Like, I hate anything to put on my lips. I hate lip balm, everything, but that, I love it. Usually at this point I'll do an eyeliner, but I don't got any. Mine's expired and I don't want to put expired eyeliner on my eyes or in my eyes. So I'm just going to do mascara. I'm using Polite Society Greatest Lashes of All Time. I kind of start by putting it in the middle of my lash line and start shimmering it. Now this is the finished look. I normally like it better with the eyeliner, but I do think it turned out really pretty and natural and cute and girly. The only other thing is I usually like to fix up my eyebrows towards the end, so I just get some spoolie and just brush them.